Welcome back to Bravely Default. Last time we went and had a visit with the sage and we woke up the earth crystal, and since then, or not the earth crystal, the fire crystal, and since then, we're loaded with money. We got 791,000. I already went through and topped off our usable items. We have 70 shadow flares available to us. We got this thing done in town, so we got the royal crown. I think we want to get... let me see... Before we do anything, I want to see if we have any people that we could pick up. No. So let's do that. Okay, so our first order of business today we're gonna go put down the sword master, but I'm not dealing with his counterattack garbage. There's an adventurer in here. In doing the battles over near Florum, I learned a few, I don't know how many, genome abilities just by virtue of being in battle. So we'll take a look at those too. Nope, that's the wrong menu. Yeah, so we learned Tornado, unleash a wind-based physical attack on all enemies. And we learned Lullaby, which is from the trees, the tree enemies over in Florum. Inflicts sleep on all enemies, medium probability. So there's that. Wow, 315 JP is not bad at all. Okay, let's do this.
So the fire crystal has been awakened. It has all been in vain. The war we started in this realm. The deaths of both ally and foe. And the demise of the fire vestal. Do you not think so? You who resemble a disciple I once favored.
Master? You introduced me to the way of the sword, Master. You taught me many things about values, standards, and good and evil. It's fair to say you had a great influence on me. My father was always concerned about his work and his ideals. He found little time to spend with me. Tell me, Master, were the things you told me about righteousness, strength, and bravery all lies? That we should help the helpless and face strong foes without flinching? I cannot fathom why you have lit the fires of war in this realm, causing strife to so many innocents. I still find it hard to believe. This is not the man I know. He would never do this!
You let sentiment cloud your mind, Adia. You are still as earnest as you were when you were a youth. You never waver in your disgust for recreant behavior. In a way, you remind me of your father.
What? You see him in me?
Yes, very much so. But you are still a child, unsullied by the world. There are no certainties in life. Righteousness and truth have a different meaning to each and every one of us. If you try to see the world as merely black or white, you'll lose sight of its true nature.
Many are quick to treat us as children, but they simply use that as an excuse for their own corruption.
A warrior's pride is not always compatible with the responsibilities of a commander, Adia. If I could act as I see fit, everything would be easy. But that is not the case. The same goes for your father. And someday, the wind vestal you accompany.
Oh, don't compare her to you or my father. Agnes acts for the good of the world.
She fights to carry out her mission, no? Blood and tears are shed in its name. It is no different for your father or me.
Mission? No different? You and your soldiers plunged the world into turmoil. You started a war and took the lives of so many. How can you say Agnes is like you?
If you cannot see beyond the surface, then perhaps you will never understand. Do not be so blind. You must not lose sight of what is most important. I thought I had taught you that.
Enough sophistry. It is underhanded. That does it. I shall go to help Agnes awaken the Earth Crystal.
If that is your decision, I hope you are prepared to live with it.
I am. I'm ready to fight any who get in our way. Even you or my father.
Both, actually.
Very well, then. I see you have made up
Literally
your mind.
both. You know what? We'll save our specials. He's got 80,000 health, no weaknesses. I don't know if he'll counter these. I don't think he does. You know what? Let's just go with the items. Whatever. Oh, he counters the items. Or he counters the first attack. One more, I think. Oh, thank you. These shadow flares from Tiz should take him out. There he goes. Oh, interesting. That weapon is available in the shop on the Grand Ship. The one that's floating in the ocean.
Master!
Okay, this is the second time you've gone through this.
Well fought. Will you hear your master?
Of course.
We've seen this already.
Take the time. If you'd end this,
Master.
you two
And it's
always.
It's equally as not impactful as they expect it to be the second time around. Even less so. The first time through, you're like, okay, meh. Zero impact. And the second time through, you're like, oh yeah, we've already seen this before. Equally no impact. Okay, so we're done with that continent, so we only have Eternia left to deal with now. I'm curious if the bosses are back, leading up towards the Central Command. Okay, so we dumped a bunch of money into, I bought a bunch of Phoenix Downs. We only had 14 left, so bought a boatload of those. I didn't touch any of our items there. We should be fine on those, but I replaced all of our Shadow Flare stuff plus 10. I don't think we're going to be able to use those on the Vampire, though, because I think they're Dark Element. I don't know, I guess we'll see. They might do less than 5,000 because he's Dark Element. I don't know, we'll find out one way or the other. Let's go poke in here.
Why, Adia, when did you return?
Never mind that. Are you all right?
Of course I am. You mustn't trust everything you hear. And I've been feeling quite a bit better since I came here. I am Adia's mother, Mazer Lee. Thank you for looking after my daughter. So, you are the Wind Vestal? I am the Grand Marshal's wife, after all. I hear much to which others are not privy, and I am particularly well informed about the Wind Vestal's traveling companions.
See, this is what I don't understand about the story. Why is she surprised to hear that she knows that she's the Wind Vestal?
Mother.
We've been through this exact conversation before.
To see you so full of
It's nothing that this lady says should be a surprise to anyone because she's said the exact same thing
Sorry if
before.
I worried you, Mother.
There's no need for that.
Literally in chapter 4.
There's no need to worry about me.
It's time for your examination.
Forgive me, but this is where we must say goodbye.
Mother.
Like, none of this is surprising. It's the exact same conversation.
Oh, Adia, what is it, child?
How do you feel, Mother?
I'm quite well today.
I see. I am glad.
I don't know, it irks me when games do that with their dialogue. Like, they pretend like it's a new thing that the characters are hearing, but it's not. Okay, so we want to go... We're gonna fly. That's funny, they didn't repopulate the bosses. Seriously, we can't land around here? Oh, that's annoying. Before we do Central Command... I understand why this area is like this and why you can't land there when you're first coming to Eternia. But for them to keep it that way so that you can't land where, like, in front of the vampire place, it's just stupid. Like, there's no reason for it.
But unfortunately for you, you won't get any further if I can help it.
Okay, and now she's gonna fizzle out, right?
I'll have you know I'm in...
I bid you, Victor.
I wouldn't have it any...
Literally the same conversation.
Flee if you can, Red.
Enough!
You fuck...
There she goes. She fizzled out. She's got to go back in the tube.
Alas, you have grown more unstable than I have.
Okay, and they're gone. Whoopee. Our subquest is through there. Do we want to deal with them now? I kind of want to go deal with the vampire first. You know, I think it's hilarious too. We went in through the side door, but it automatically put us at the front door. And I think it's very, very dumb that you can't land up here.
Just as cold as before.
Oh, it's funny, you remember this place, but you didn't remember a conversation you had like 20 minutes ago. Oh, it's the same enemies. And it's the same level, too.
Lord De Roso's
From the old faith.
the meaningless power struggle.
You know much.
Lord De Roso.
Okay, so he's clearly different in this place. Oh. The less of those stupid dogs we have to deal with, the better. These enemies are fine. The bad enemies are fine. The dogs, though, are just... ugh.
Lord DeRosso's castle siege painting. This is where...
And his never...
So, you feel pity for me? Well, I suppose stranger things have happened.
Lord DeRosso.
The question is, to what extent do you... No, let us leave that for another time.
Well, I'm glad the conversations with him this time through are much more muted. Because the length and depth of those conversations before were obscene. You know, I think I'm gonna splurge when we get to the adventurer. I'm gonna dump a bunch of money into all of our attack items to get like 90 of them each.
Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Who or what was talking to him, and why?
Even I know not, just as I know not how you came to know those words.
We met you before. Different world.
Lord DeRosso.
Except me. Ah, yes. Eternal grief and eternal vengeance.
Oh, we got an edgy boy on our hands, do we? That is a lot of JP. I'm debating after we're done with the vampire, growing on the growth egg and doing a grind for JP here.
War landscape.
The war that changed the very land we walk upon. I shudder when I think of the manner in which it was waged.
Care for a taste of my power? The power to fell mountains and tear the earth asunder.
Well, your power's not that great. We already beat you and got your asterisk.
Lord DeRosso.
Then again, you people might... Well, we would simply have to try it to find out what would happen. No?
We've done it once already. Wow, am I glad that missed. What? Do we not have charm immunity? Of course it's on the stupid performer. Oh, that's so annoying.
Lord De Rosa's portrait of the Archbishop.
So Juliana was responsible for cutting off the Vestals and temples from the corrupt orthodoxy. But the description for this portrait only tells of the time he was hatching his plot.
Precisely. The actual events therein shall be told in other paintings.
Lord De Rosa.
Or perhaps
Do they
you
have to say
already.
his name every time he shows up like he's a
Yes,
new
'tis in the
person?
realm of possibility for those such as you.
Whatever, let's just do it.
What is that glowing jewel-like object? I could swear I've seen something like that before.
I believe you have seen a similar sight countless times. It is known as an asterisk.
Yeah, we've only been collecting them and using them for our jobs the entire
Is it those
game, bro.
objects we possess?
Yes, indeed. The second stage in Juliana's plot against the Orthodoxy's authority was to deprive them of the power to grant vocations.
Grant vocations? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Before Juliana intervened, special approval was required to change vocations within the Crystal Orthodoxy.
In this way, the institution grew rich through fat profits they called alms.
Oh, so the Orthodoxy cornered the job market and the fees to participate therein.
In layman's terms, yes. But Juliana exposed this fact before the reigning Grand Patriarch. It was then that Juliana approached panicked high officials and the Grand Patriarch himself with a proposal of pure genius. He showed them a stone known as an asterisk, saying the granting of vocation should be based on it, overseen by the Orthodoxy. Those who sought such vocations would apply to the Orthodoxy and pay a fair price. Anyone with the means to pay could thus learn a new job.
That's no different from the old system where people had to pay alms.
No different indeed. But the Grand Patriarch and his officials had not but the material profits of the Orthodoxy in mind. Hence, they accepted Juliana's proposal without question, even appointing him to the important position of overseeing the new asterisk system.
I fail to see how that really changed anything.
They didn't have to apply for promotion first, they just had to pay.
It did far more than you would guess, for he was the only one who knew how to make the asterisk stones.
Why, that wily old fox?
So it was Juliana robbed the Orthodoxy of its authority to grant jobs and took it for himself.
What of the Orthodoxy's profits? Wouldn't they demand Juliana transfer the proceeds to their coffers?
Juliana was long gone. Abandoning the seat of Archbishop, he fled with his knowledge of the asterisk craft. He also took arms and armor the Orthodoxy had seized from around the world. Items of such power that their use was forbidden. He took them all and sealed them away in a hidden location.
They now lie secreted away against the day the Orthodoxy's tyranny or some other impending doom threatens the people.
Well, we're only missing one of them.
Himself in Juliana Woods until those who knew him reached the end of their natural lives. But that did not take long, for I led the forces of the shadows to ensure their swift demise. I had always believed the Crystal Orthodoxy required
This guy
none
is
but
so
the crystals,
long-winded.
the Vestals, and the faithful. With
the institution free of corruption, I returned to my homeland of Eternia after a 700-year absence. Where my family's castle once stood, I built a fortress of ice from whence I have been watching over the Orthodoxy's head temple. Meanwhile, Juliana retired to that land to tend to the Vestals. But you know of that better than I.
Say Juliana.
No, a different one.
The asterisk paint.
Sage Juliana created asterisks.
Okay, so we're gonna try something here. So I switched Adia to the medication job command, so we have 3 characters on that, and I'm gonna see how Shadow Flare does against the vampire. I topped up to 60 of our attack items each, and we have 80 available, so I mean, we're good. We still got 443,000 money left, so I would call it what it's called, but I always forget what it's called.
I commend you for making it this far.
Bro, you've seen us at every floor of your house.
The painting lies beyond this throne.
You're referring to the angel.
Precisely. You know much that has yet to happen, my friends. The last test is a test of one might also, but before.
We've already had this conversation, dude. Let's just do this. Whoa, he's got 150,000. We'll save her special. We'll do that for good measure. We'll boost our magic defense, too. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, of course, she's gonna go first.
I'll give my all.
Yeah, half damage. I mean, it's still 10,000 damage, though, but... Oh, she learned a genome ability from him. Wow.
I'm bored of you.
Wow.
It's over.
I don't want to die here. I have to do it. That's so annoying. Yeah, no, we're toast. Are we gonna solo this with her? Probably not, right? Nope. Okay, let's just get this over with. Okay, so we're gonna switch up our abilities. Let's do... that, and we're gonna switch... Ring a bell. Templar. We're gonna miss out on the JP for this, but I mean, at the end of the day, whoopee. Do we have anything that does light damage? I don't think we do. We've got non-elemental, lightning, fire, water, wind, and earth. Oh, we forgot to switch Tiz. So I'm switching over to Templar because I want access to, what is it? Rampart. Oh, you know what we could do? We could run around here and level up the Dark Knight. Because they have Abate Dark that they unlock at level 2. And absorb magic. And I mean, we could just sit there and throw minus strikes out, technically. But I think... Yeah. Okay, so I think that's what we'll do. So, we're going to call it a day here for now. And between now and next time, I'm going to swap everybody over to Dark Knight and get a couple levels in that just so we get Darkbane. Yeah, Darkbane. And then we're going to be able to equip that on all our characters so that we take reduced damage from dark-based attacks, which is what this guy does. I'm going to equip light-based weapons on everybody who can take them. So probably just Tiz and Adia, because they're going to use swords. And then we're going to have Darkbane on everyone. We'll have light-based weapons on 2 of our characters. We'll have Rampart available on 3 of our characters, and we'll have the ninja abilities. So I think we should be able to take them down in pretty short order. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.